How you doing, guys? This is another video we just did a few minutes ago in reference to the home theater and what we accomplished and what probably we had left to do as far of uh, as far as the room and as far of how the performance of the system is becoming. As you mentioned in the video before, I was planning to use the digital designer woofers, which is those woofers it have a lot of power and require a lot of power as well. Just to move one of those woofers, you need over at least over 2,000 watts to move it. Which I do have the amplifier to do that, but the weight of those woofers is about 100 pounds. Just the woofer that's without the box, and so I make a decision and what to do in situation like this. If I go ahead and place those 15s in front or build the 18-inch woofers, which actually come out with the best idea to use the 18-inch Eminem's woofers. Rule number one is they not require a lot of power as far of B amplification, and uh, and that was my concern. I was looking for some woofer instruction that they do the performance, but it's not require a lot of power and so far to do it, or maybe a very heavy box to be able to support that kind of woofer. So I come out with a conclusion to go ahead and do the 18 inches, which is I think it come out very good. I did one, and I still have to do another one. We got 4 day of July coming up, which is tomorrow, uh, and I'll go ahead and decide to do it another time because family and friends will come tomorrow for barbecue and we're watching movies and so far. So we're gonna have a good time. So I built one box and I did that one with NDF, but instead of using one single woofer, I did two 18 on the same enclosure. All right, and I tuned that one somewhere between 16 hertz. Okay, so it's not bad. It's very low, so I think it's good. And but when I'm saying tuning, um, I decide better to seal the box. The reason I did seal the box is because on the frequency response, I don't need to tune anything. Uh, and I did that one somewhere between 3.5 cubic inch per woofers. So the enclosure is pretty big, and I did double layers on front in each other subwoofer. So it means 2 3/4 inches. All right. So the woofer is doing somewhere between 3.5 each. So it's about seven cubic feet box. That's what I did, and I placed it on the back. And the reason I did that is that to be able to put those big woofer on it, I need to elevate a couple inches the screen. And at this point, I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I'm gonna do it next time when I build a second box. I will probably put the two. Actually, it's a two 418 on front, and place the 12s on the back because there's less space on the rack up there. So on the risers. So so far, and the way these configurations system is coming right now, it's a 948, 948, 415. I mean 418s, two 12s, and two 8s on the wall. So now this configuration changed a lot. But the thing is this, what I realized now that, and I put more acoustic and diffusion panel, which I did two on the top, and I put some in the back out there as a diffusion as well. What I realized is this, that even I have more woofers in the system, and the good thing is that I don't need to play the amplification high. Only I have to do it just a little bit open. Actually, it's setting right now somewhere between let's see, about 9 o'clock. Well, from actually not even halfway. It's way low the halfway uh, to be able to emerge all that's the power on those woofers. So actually, the woofer is placed lower, all right, but it's more accurate. So far, I didn't use yet the DSP. So what I did, I used a split. I split. I got two connections for the Marantz. So what I did, and it has some BBE, which you can control woofers. It's a processor that you can control the frequency of the woofer. So what I did, I go ahead and use the two RCA connection for the output, all right, and place it on the woofer, and I split it out in four. Okay, so that will run in four woofers, and the rest of the woofers, I place it. Basically, I only have, even have 418, but actually it's only two boxes, so it's only two, and two of them front is four. So I use those and I split in four, right? And I use the DBD, the DBE, I'm sorry, is, and the 8-inch woofers by themselves. All right, I can still place another two section more if I wanted to, and I can have 10 woofers in here or more if I want to include that. Um, what the next steps I have to probably do to balance every single woofer to the same level and the same output coming out, I'm gonna use the uh, uh, I believe it's D. I forgot the name of the little box. DBX, DBD, or something like that. I do not remember at this point. I'm just recording that out. But it's a device that you can put on the two line for woofers. All right. But I saw another one that I can use 8. So I'm going to buy those so I can go ahead and connect the wires on my preamp and split the rest of it on the woofer themselves so they can give you the same amount. The good part about each of the woofer, I can calibrate the power and the frequency, so it's no problem with that. So just can be more level. That's what we did so far in the home theater. Um, Projections that we still have to do here. Well, more likely I'm thinking about putting more lights in the side based in the way I built these little house. I have electrical cable wire or electrical outlets on here on top and on the bottom, so I can plug all around it the light with no problem at all, and then programming like I did on the one on the top. As you mentioned it, I already put lights on top, and I got electrical connection on the top, and I have electrical on the bottom and in the side. And on the front, I did 3 connections. So the stereo, they can place all the stereos and the woofers out there. And come out very good. Talking back on the box that I built, I use a Dayton amplifier plate 1000, and I put those 1000 wattage uh, uh, amplifier and the woofers running 215, 218. I'm sorry, and it come out very efficient, nice and tight. You can hear that bass very nice. You can, it's no airs coming out of these things. It's very nice, and I'm very happy on those. So far The 948 is running nine surround speakers, front and back and surrounded, four on the top, and so far eight woofers. So far we're gonna do eight woofers. I don't have the eight woofer because remember I still have to build one more box and running two 18 on the single box. And I did seal. So the front woofer that I have is Porter, and I had to do a little modification on the Eclipse. The clips that was on the box, I believe is the 400 wattage. All right, but I have another Eclipse that one was 600 watt. So what I did, I buy another woofer. All right, change that woofer and put the new a 600, I believe the 800 wattage woofer by Eclipse, and that will make a difference because now the front subs work the same amount. Okay, that don't mean that you cannot use it something power unless based on frequency or bass they don't have direction. All right, they don't know you tuning properly and put on the right, they don't have no direction at all. So it doesn't matter where you place the woofer, it's still you're gonna have the woofers coming out everywhere because it's not a surround, it's not a directional speaker. So far that is modification that I did on the woofer. It come out very well on the clips. I think I'm gonna keep the clips. I'm not saying it's the best woofer at the market. I've seen a woofer more efficient and more cleaners and so far, but you don't see much difference on those little clips. They don't cost much, but it sounds very nice when you play some movie and even when you play music. All right. So far that's what we did, and I think we enjoy very well of how these system coming up. And I can see. Let me show you on the back right here. This is the new enclosure that we did. As you see, these have two sections of one on the side and one on the front. So in other words, the woofers, one is shooting to the front stage of where the projector screen is, and another one hitting the side. So that will give me a complete surround cover on the woofer itself. All right. So this is what we accomplished so far on the woofer itself. So that is very nice. So far it come out very well. And those subs that we have on the wall, we change it. They used to have those woofer was only handle about 200 wattage, and what I did, uh, I go ahead and buy some JBL woofers, and those are 8 inches, big magnetic, running somewhere between 500 wattage for woofers on those little eight, and I use my processor crossover to cross over the signal to those eight to so there can be less distortion on the system. So far that is what we accomplished on these home theater, and I hope we continue improvement as the time going by. I was mentioned before in my previous video, it's been about 3.5 months, just a couple days more, since we start this home theater journey, and I'm very satisfied and the way it come out. I got plenty power to run all those speakers and plenty power to run those woofers as well. And this is what is very good. And with the Armor speaker we did, it completely changed how the atmosphere and sound is in this room. Come out very good, and with all these panels that we put on the side, the absorption, diffusion, it really made some changes. As we see on the beginning of this journey, when I used to come over here, it was tremendous echoes coming out of this. Now you can hear is my voice is clear. It's not echo, it's echo free in this location. So far that's what we did, and in a couple of days we gonna build a box. It only probably going to take me 2 days to build the box completely, and see how these additional 18 will do in the room by using those ceiling closer and by using a 3.5 cubic inch, and see what happened with those two. And when I said 3.5, it means for each airspace on the box, right? So normally it's about 7 cubic feet box that we build here. All right, guys, this is what we have so far in this home theater. We're gonna continue uh, uh, give you update of what is being covered and what else we probably can increase and do so that can be better as a sound and comfortably for this room. I'll see you guys later, and I'll let you go. I hope that you enjoy this home theater journey, and I will catch you later. Bye.